We often hear about the power of stepping outside of our comfort zones. Motivational speakers, successful entrepreneurs, and even spiritual guides preach the importance of pushing past familiar boundaries to achieve personal growth and success. But why is it that we are so often worried by the thought of leaving our comfort zone? Why do we cling so tightly to what we know, even when it keeps us stagnant, unfulfilled, and in some cases downright miserable? The truth is that the comfort zone is a double-edged sword. It promises safety and security, but at a tremendous cost to your potential, your dreams, and ultimately your happiness. The comfort zone is not just a state of being, it's a state of mind, a psychological prison that keeps you from living the life you truly desire. And the scariest part, the longer you stay in your comfort zone, the harder it becomes to break free. The false security of the comfort zone. At first glance, your comfort zone seems like a warm, cozy place. It's the familiar routine, the predictable patterns, the job you've had for years, the same social circle, the same habits. It's what you know, and because you know it, it feels safe. You're not challenged, you're not stressed, and you're not in any immediate danger. But this security is an illusion. Life within your comfort zone is like sitting in a slowly boiling pot of water. It's comfortable at first, but as time passes, the heat slowly rises. You don't notice the gradual changes because you become accustomed to them. But make no mistake, staying in that pot will eventually lead to your demise. The safety of your comfort zone is just an illusion because it doesn't protect you from the slow erosion of your potential. It doesn't shield you from the gradual loss of your dreams, and it certainly doesn't keep you safe from the biggest danger of all, a life half-lived. 1. Stagnation and lack of growth. The comfort zone is a place where growth doesn't take place. When you're not challenging yourself, you're not growing. You're not learning new skills, acquiring new knowledge, or gaining new experiences. Over time, this stagnation can lead to a sense of dissatisfaction and a loss of purpose. You may start to feel like you're just going through the motions, living the same day over and over again. 2. Missed opportunities. Every time you choose comfort over challenge, you're missing out on opportunities to advance your career, to meet new people, to learn something new, to discover new passions. The comfort zone blinds you to these opportunities because you're too focused on maintaining your life in stagnation. You're so afraid of the unknown that you don't even realize what you're missing out on. 3. Increased fear and anxiety. Ironically, the more you stay in your comfort zone, the more fearful and anxious you become. When you're not used to stepping outside your comfort zone, the thought of doing so becomes increasingly daunting. You start to build up walls around yourself, and those walls become harder and harder to break down. You may find yourself avoiding new experiences altogether because the fear of the unknown has become so overwhelming. 4. Lack of fulfillment. Deep down, you know you're capable of more. You know there's a bigger, better life waiting for you outside your comfort zone. But as long as you stay within the confines of what's familiar, you'll never reach it. This lack of fulfillment can lead to a deep sense of regret later in life. You'll look back and wonder, what if you had taken that leap of faith? What if you had pursued your dreams? What if you had stepped outside your comfort zone and embraced the unknown? 5. Wasted potential. Perhaps the greatest danger of all is the wasted potential that comes with staying in your comfort zone. You have unique talents, skills, and abilities that the world needs. But if you never push yourself to develop them, they'll go to waste. You'll never know what you're truly capable of, and neither will anyone else. Leaving your comfort zone is easier said than done. It's not just about making a decision to change, it's about confronting the fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs that have kept you stuck in the first place. 1. Fear of failure. One of the biggest reasons people stay in their comfort zone is the fear of failure. You may be afraid of trying something new because you're worried you won't succeed. This fear is paralyzing and can keep you stuck in a cycle of inaction. But here's the thing, failure is not the enemy. Failure is a necessary part of the learning process. It's how you grow, learn, and ultimately succeed. 2. Fear of the unknown. The comfort zone is predictable, but the unknown is not. The fear of the unknown is deeply ingrained in us as human beings. We like to know what's coming next because it gives us a sense of control. But the truth is, you can't control everything in life. The unknown is where growth happens, where new opportunities arise, and where you discover what you're truly made of. 3. Procrastination. When you're stuck in your comfort zone, procrastination becomes your best friend. You keep putting off that project, that goal, that dream because you're not ready, or you don't feel confident, or you're waiting for the perfect time. But the perfect time doesn't exist. Procrastination is just another form of fear, and it will keep you stuck if you let it. 4. Self-doubt. When you're in your comfort zone, it's easy to doubt yourself. You start to believe that you're not capable of achieving more, that you're not smart enough, talented enough, or deserving enough. This self-doubt can be crippling and can prevent you from taking the necessary steps to break free from your comfort zone. 5. Resistance to change. Change is hard. It's uncomfortable, it's scary, and it's often met with resistance. When you're in your comfort zone, you may resist change because it requires you to let go of what's familiar. But change is inevitable, and resisting it only makes the process more difficult. The key is to embrace change and see it as an opportunity for growth rather than something to be feared. Now that we've identified the dangers and difficulties of staying in your comfort zone, let's talk about how to break free. It's not an easy process, but it's one that's worth it. 1. Acknowledge your comfort zone. The first step in breaking free from your comfort zone is acknowledging that you're in one. Take a moment to reflect on your life and identify the areas where you've become too comfortable. Are there things you've been avoiding because they're outside your comfort zone? Are there dreams you've put on hold because they seem too risky? Acknowledge these areas and recognize that they're holding you back. 2. Set clear goals. Once you've identified your comfort zone, it's time to set clear goals for yourself. What do you want to achieve? What are your dreams and aspirations? Write them down and be specific. Having clear goals gives you something to work towards and motivates you to step outside your comfort zone. 3. Start small. Breaking free from your comfort zone doesn't have to be a big, dramatic event. In fact, it's often better to start small. Take baby steps towards your goals. If you're afraid of public speaking, start by speaking in front of a small group of friends or colleagues. If you want to start a business, start by researching your industry and creating a business plan. The key is to take small, manageable steps that gradually push you out of your comfort zone. 4. Embrace failure. Failure is not something to be feared, it's something to be embraced. Every failure is an opportunity to learn and grow. Don't let the fear of failure hold you back. Instead, see it as a stepping stone on your path to success. Remember, the most successful people in the world have all experienced failure at some point. It's how they responded to that failure that made all the difference. 5. Surround yourself with supportive people. Breaking free from your comfort zone is much easier when you have a support system in place. Surround yourself with people who believe in you, encourage you, and push you to be your best. These people can provide valuable feedback, offer encouragement when you're feeling down, and hold you accountable to your goals. 6. Practice self-compassion. Stepping outside your comfort zone can be challenging, and it's important to be kind to yourself throughout the process. Practice self-compassion by acknowledging your fears and struggles without judgment. Understand that growth takes time, and it's okay to stumble along the way. What matters is that you keep moving forward. 7. Visualize your success. Visualization is a powerful tool that can help you break free from your comfort zone. Take some time each day to visualize yourself achieving your goals. Imagine what it will feel like to succeed, how your life will change, and the impact you'll have on others. Visualization helps to reinforce your belief. Your comfort zone may offer a sense of safety, but it also stifles your dreams, limits your growth, and keeps you from truly living. The challenges you face while stuck: fear, procrastination, self-doubt, and resistance to change are significant, but they are not insurmountable. Breaking free from your comfort zone isn't just about achieving success, it's about discovering who you really are. It's about pushing beyond your limitations, confronting your fears, and embracing the unknown. This journey leads to self-discovery, personal growth, and the realization of your true potential. Though the path out of your comfort zone may be difficult, it's also deeply rewarding. It's a journey toward a life rich in experiences, opportunities, and purpose. So take that first step, however small, and keep moving forward. Embrace discomfort, face your fears, and trust that the unknown holds the key to a life far more vibrant and fulfilling than you ever imagined. Ultimately, true happiness comes not from clinging to the familiar, but from the courage to step into the unknown and create a life that reflects your highest aspirations. Your potential is boundless, but you'll only discover it by breaking free from your comfort zone. Take the leap and watch your world expand in extraordinary ways. If you like this video, kindly share and subscribe to this channel.